Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Self-awareness, my friends. Self-awareness is a very important thing to have. You want to make sure that when you get involved in a piece of subject matter, that you're not talking out of your ass. That you have knowledge. That you have awareness that maybe you don't have all the knowledge. That you have awareness that maybe particular comparisons don't necessarily put you or what you're trying to defend as your point in a proper light or in a good light. Self-awareness is something that is being severely forgotten in the current day and age we live in, especially in the world of Hollywood and Western entertainment. On a daily basis, many of these talking heads, from executives to producers to showrunners to so-called creative writers and so-called talented actors and actresses, they will shoot their mouths off on one thing or another and reveal that they lack complete and total self-awareness. Because very quickly, more often than not, the flag of hypocrisy must be raised above their head, and we must point and go, "You are a moron. You don't know what you're talking about. Behold, your previous stance, your previous reaction, your previous behavior concerning something of a similar nature that maybe favored your ideology more than the one you're attacking, or your favorite thing more than the thing that you don't like." Self-awareness. It's very important that you have it. I try every day when I make these videos to understand my own self-awareness, and it's particularly important with today's video. Self-awareness is not something Rafe Judkins, the showrunner of Amazon's Wheel of Time, has ever shown. My own self-awareness. You guys know, if you've been here any length of time on this channel, you know I don't like Game of Thrones. I don't like George R.R. Martin, who I lovingly call Germ. I don't like Germ. I don't like his story. I don't like his characters. I don't like his style. I don't like his world. I don't like anything about him. From my perspective, he is the reason that genre fantasy is suffering a lot, because he opened the door of subversion. He opened the door to woke SJW politic writers getting into legacy publishing. He is the center of a lot of what's wrong in fantasy writing from my perspective. You may not share that opinion, but you're allowed to have it just as I'm allowed to have mine. But I am completely self-aware that I have a massive bias towards Germ. So when I talk about this today, you understand that more often than not, 9 times out of 10, I'm instantly going to take the negative, the con side to anything Martin and Game of Thrones related. But today, here's that one where I'm able to check my self-awareness and actually stand up for Game of Thrones for just a minute, because Rafe Judkins lacks self-awareness. Rafe Judkins, who has butchered Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time on Amazon, has the nerve to criticize the Game of Thrones adaptation on HBO about how it handled its in-universe timeline. How possibly it handled dealing with anything related to adaptation purposes. If you are unaware, Rafe Judkins, as I said, has completely butchered the Wheel of Time, Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time saga. This first season was a complete and utter bastardization of the Eye of the World. Rafey Poo, pretty frequently throughout the season, had people traveling pretty quickly across vast distances. Bleh, I can speak. I'm amped up, fired up. He had people behaving improperly. He had things happening faster than they should. He had events so muddled that he has no business questioning how another show handled their own mistakes. And granted, Game of Thrones made a lot of mistakes in that season 8, according to everything that I have seen, heard, and been made to understand. Rafey Poo, just for the perfect example, episodes 7 and 8 of Amazon's Wheel of Time, kind of shrunk the blight down to had people arriving in places, had people seeing other destinations that should not have been visible, that are leagues apart in the world of Robert Jordan. Have Rand and Moraine traversing the blight in a day to reach their destination. Let's forget the fact that he completely, again, butchered, manhandled, mangled the concept of the Eye of the World, how it was protected by the Green Man, and the Green Man had control over where it was. No, he didn't even bother with any of that. It was just in a place, and within a day, they got there. Self-awareness. To criticize another show of the exact same failures that your own show suffered from? Hypocrisy. Lack of self-awareness. Rafe Judkins is a moron. Rafe Judkins has no business being in charge of anything. The guy doesn't know how to write, create, produce, run, frame anything at all. He has ruined Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. Going into season 2, and yes, they've given us a season 3. I both love it and hate it. It's content for the channel, but I hate to see the continued desecration of the Wheel of Time. He's taken this show completely off the book rails. They've chopped up Eye of the World. They're taking stuff from the Eye of the World. They're going to pair it with stuff from The Great Hunt and The Dragon Reborn for season 2, and you're going to get this mishmash, this Frankenstein's monster version. And then he'll claim that he can't wait to get to season 3 and tell the story of The Shadow Rising, his favorite book in the entire series. What a load. What a load. Again, lack of self-awareness. How dare you say you're happy to tell this story when you have chopped it up and it is unrecognizable? This is present-day Hollywood and entertainment, folks. They don't care about the glorious IPs and franchises they have been gifted to adapt. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about passionate fans. They're very willing and able to call us toxic and racist and bigots and its and phobes. All the while, bending over, spreading the cheeks for the Twitter mob who don't spend money, who don't actually support any of these franchises. They're not actual fans. They're fans of the moment. They go wherever they're needed to virtue signal and pretend to love something. And as soon as it gets memory hold a month or two later, they're off to the next thing. Where are they all right now for Wheel of Time? That got memory hold real fast. Where are they all for Obi-Wan? Where are they all for Reva? Memory hold. They don't care. Reva's lightsaber didn't sell. Our job, push back. It's our job to shine a light on all of this hypocrisy. And in the end, present alternate forms of entertainment through YouTube, fresh books, fresh comics, fresh animation, fresh movies, fresh shows. We are the future. They are the past. And to borrow a line from them, forget the past. Let it die. Move forward. Well, when it comes to them, I still think we can save our franchise. But as far as how they do things, it's the past. Let it die. We are the future. We're going to win this. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW fifis. Hit the notification button, share my videos if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave comments, even if you disagree with me. That's all right. I'd love to hear from you guys. Stans and SJWs don't care what they think, will never care what they think, because to a one, they are cowards behind keyboards, but they sure are fun to trigger. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therennerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.